Hello everyone, my name is Brandy Martinez and this is my introductory video for AEP 858 Data Analysis and Assessment. So a little bit about me and my personal life. So I'm 26 years old and I've been married for about 3 years. That right there is my husband. We went to a trip to Cancun, having the greatest time of our lives. We have a 2-year-old daughter and a baby on the way. That's her in that green dress over there. Baby could come anytime after this week, which is very exciting, a little nerve-wracking because I'm taking classes, but we're gonna get it done. I have a very well-fed cat. He's down there in that picture. I know he doesn't look very well-fed there, but I promise you the first thing people ask us when they come to our house is, or tell us, is that we have a really fat cat, because he is. And then I enjoy working up a sweat at the gym and spending time with my family. So before I was pregnant, that's something that I was really passionate about, going to the gym. I still worked out during pregnancy, but in these last few weeks, it's become a little hard. So I'm just taking it a little bit easier on my body, making sure to rest. So a little bit about me personally. I'm currently teaching 6th grade Connect, which is kind of like a computer applications class here at Dodge City Middle School. I'm beginning my 6th year of teaching, which is crazy to think about because it feels like just yesterday I was starting my 1st year, and now, we're at 6th year. I went to school at Wichita State. I did my undergrad there. I absolutely loved being at Wichita State. I feel like so much of the way that I teach, the person that I am, was really impacted by that time there. And I say that because there are just so many different types of environments in Wichita. There's so many cultures. It's just a diverse group of people. I got to go to so many different types of schools, learn from so many types of different teachers that had different teaching styles, see how they reacted or how they just ran their classroom, which was just amazing. I originally wanted to stay with littles, K through 2. I student taught in 1st grade. That's kind of where the love of kids began, with the littles. But then my 1st year I taught in 5th grade, and I did that for 2 years, and I loved it. I was really scared because I thought they're going to be so much bigger than me. I'm a very petite person, and they're going to make fun of me, they're going to bully me, whatever. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm an adult, I can handle it. And 2 years I was there, and then I transitioned to 6th grade, and that's where I've been ever since, and I absolutely love it. So I do have some goals that I want to keep in mind, and they're always kind of at the forefront of my mind. The first is to obtain my master's in ESOL this summer. So I have this class, another class, and then I have a comprehensive exam in July. So I'm really excited to hopefully get all that done and then become a master. And then I want to rock my role as a PLC leader this coming school year. So this is something new for me, something that I'm really excited about, because it's kind of goes with that third point there where I'm stepping into more leadership roles. That's something that I feel like I need to do for myself, for my professional life, and I'm excited about it. The last thing is to become a building principal, and I want to do this because I feel like I have a lot of great leadership qualities, and I want to strengthen those qualities and then also help other people find those qualities and discover them within themselves, because I've seen that in our specific building, a lot of our, or all of our administrators really work hard to foster those skills within each of us. So I feel like I see how they do it and how well it works, and I just want to do that for other people as well. So a little bit of data reflection at the district level. So we have a few different assessments that we give out. The Kansas State assessment is one, and then the FastBridge assessment. The Kansas State assessment is in math and ELA, and it's taken by students every year at the end of the year, and it kind of measures their growth in those content areas. And then the FastBridge assessment is taken every quarter, and math and ELA teachers are progress monitoring students for that. That's kind of our tiered protocol system. Then we also have opportunities for professional development and professional learning communities. So these are every Tuesday and Wednesday. During our PD, our teachers are reviewing FastBridge data and looking at new research-based strategies, new technology that's ran by our instructional coach. And then during our PLC, teachers are meeting with content area colleagues to plan and discuss, kind of see where they're at in their content. And then Kid Day, very important day for us, because this is where we discuss our students and their needs, their academic needs, behavior needs, Maslow's needs, everything that they could possibly need. We also have a CARES team. They are the social emotional behavior specialists, and they kind of tell us how to respond to different behaviors. Lastly, what do I do in my classroom? So we have fluency partners that's guided by our FastBridge data. It's 2 people that we put together. One of them's a better reader, one of them's a little bit more struggling reader, and then they're kind of helping each other in their reading. I do formative assessments, dots chart, thumbs up, thumbs down, just constantly seeing how my kids are doing, seeing the tools that they're using, graphic organizers, different things like that. And then project-based learning, so students are creating something guided by a rubric. In my classroom, data is a little hard in a way because I teach all of the 6th grade students, so it's about 250 plus students, so it gets a little hairy there to keep track of all the data, but I think that's something that I need to do better. And some of my plans in that are, creating pre and post assessments for students to see where they're at, and then, so they can also see how far they've come and what they have learned. And then I really want to hone in on using the FastBridge data to tier my classroom so that I can scaffold lessons to students, because that's what that data is there for. So I'm really excited to get to learn with you. I hope you learned a little bit about me and my district and how I am, and let's get to learning.